welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nivii. Literally, I can't get the words out of my mouth. Basically, if you follow me on Instagram, then you guys have already probably seen the announcement. But on July 12th, 2019, my best friend proposed to me, and yep, I am now engaged to my best friend. And I thought to share it with you guys. Like, I wanted to share you guys my story because I haven't had the best past when it comes to relationships. So yeah, I just wanted to film this just to show you guys that no matter what you're going through, there's always something amazing waiting for you. The universe has greater plans for you, and there's always a reason why things aren't working out for you. Maybe it's because the universe has better plans for you. So yeah, just trust in the universe. Just from my experience, I'm giving you guys that advice before we go into the Q&A. So yeah, basically, I really can't get the words out of my mouth. Literally, I just don't know what to say. I'm still speechless, even though it happened on July 12th, and even now thinking about it, it just makes my cheek hurt because I smile so much every time I think about it, because I'm just like so happy right now. It's just like, I don't know, I came like looking back from where I was to where I am now. It just feels so surreal, and I'm just so grateful for where I am and who I have in my life, and so grateful for my fiance. Like, literally, I know this is like so out of the blue, like I kept this so private. You guys don't know about what happened, where this all came from. So I thought, why not do a Q&A? So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me questions, and literally, I don't know how many, but there were so many questions came through. I felt like there was like 500 or so. I don't know, there's so many questions. Most of them were quite similar. I'd say I'm only probably going to answer 10 out of them because most of them are pretty much the similar questions. So grateful, like, you guys are the sweetest. Like, so many of you guys, your blessings, like reading all your sweet comments and blessings, and just your messages are just so warming. So I'm going to start with the most asked question. So basically, it started in November 2017 when Diane Chan wanted a collab. If it wasn't for Diane Chan, I wouldn't have met my fiance. So yeah, thank you so much, Diane Chan. If it wasn't for you, I'm so grateful. Like, literally, if it wasn't for your collab, I'm just so grateful for this opportunity to work with you and then meet my fiance. So my fiance used to work as a manager for him, but before he started working as a manager for him, my fiance basically found me on YouTube. On the explore page, he found one of my videos, which was a spicy ramen challenge video. Whilst he was working for Diane Chan asked my fiance to find some makeup artists who he can collab with. So basically, he slid into my Snapchat, messaging me, telling me that Diane Chan is looking for makeup artists to collab with. And so I thought, Diane Chan, I've heard of him. Okay, so I messaged back saying, for any collab information details, please email me. So he sent me an email. So we were just emailing back and forth. So I told him, oh, I can't act, I'm not good at acting, I've never done acting before in my life, and it's just not my thing. And then just the way he would encourage me, he would always be so positive. Like, the way he spoke through email, the way he was so encouraging and supportive of what I did. Like, I never even got that much support from guys in general. So for someone to be so positive and uplifting for me, it just made me feel so great, and it made me kind of think, like, this guy seems nice. So I kind of stalked him on Instagram, found him on Instagram, so I added him. He would always reply to my Snap stories, and one time he complimented on my laugh, and that kind of made me like him even more, because usually I don't get the best compliments on my laugh. Some people find it funny, but I get a few comments here and there saying it's cute, but when he complimented, it just made me think, like, oh, okay, I like him. He's a nice guy. And then around 2018 February, he asked to meet up. So we went for casual bowling lunch, and it was okay then. He wasn't fully himself, and we would meet up here and there. It was always him that would ask for the meetup. And then once it got to summer, it kind of died down, the conversation, because I was so busy and he was so busy, and because I was busy, I told him, like, I can't really reply that often, and then because he went quiet, we both went quiet, I kind of missed him, and I felt like there was something missing. Like, when I wouldn't see his notifications, I used to you know, because I used to get so excited every time I saw his notification. So then around September, I decided to message him. And then I told him that I missed him and I want to meet him. And that was the first time I asked to meet up with him. And then I sort of basically surprised him on that day. I thought, okay, let me surprise this guy. So I managed to find out where he worked. And I surprised him on that day, which he did not expect at all. And then that was the day we both could feel the sparks, the chemistry, like proper chemistry. Before that, it was just friendship. But then after, on that day, like the day I went to surprise him at work, it was just like sparks, chemistry. Around that time, we met up fireworks. That chemistry started growing even more, and then he asked me out through WhatsApp. But yeah, when he asked me out, that was in basically a year after talking. 9th of November 2018 was when he asked me out and said, I love you, and I said it back. But yeah, we did like each other from the very beginning. He liked me from the very beginning, but it just took a whole year for him to say it, and a whole year for me to finally let down my barrier and show him how I feel, instead of putting this guard, putting this kind of mask on my face and not showing the true side of me. Like, I wasn't being true to myself, because obviously with past experience with guys, and then I felt like maybe it's just I'm linking my past experience to this guy, to my fiance, and I felt like that's not me. So that's when we stopped messaging so much, I let down my barrier, and he started to see the real me, the more bubblier me, and yeah, that's when everything just started to kind of like, yeah. So obviously we got together in November 2018, so we've been together just over 10 months now. We did have some people say, wow, this is so quick, like this is so early, even though you've only been together for 10 months. And like they say, with time, like you could know someone for so many years and not know what true love feels like, and you can know someone for only a few weeks and feel so much more happiness. You don't need to be with someone for this many years to be able to propose or to be engaged to someone. So yeah, like everyone's story, everyone's love story, everyone's life story is different, everyone's timeline is different. You don't compare your life to someone else. Yes, I was a bit scared to tell my parents. Telling my sisters and brother-in-law was easy because they're my sisters, and like, yeah, they accepted them straight away. They were really happy. The first thing when I told my sisters, what they said was how they could see how happy I am every time I talk about him. They could see the glow on my face, like every time I show them pictures and videos, they could see that happiness, and that's what made them like accept him straight away, and that just made me so happy. But telling my parents, I was so nervous. I told my parents, I think 4 months after getting with him, so around February or so. Obviously they asked a few questions here and there, which obviously parents are going to be parents, because your daughter's going to marry this person, it's going to be a lifetime partner, so obviously they're going to be asking all these questions. And then a month later, it was my sister's birthday in March, and my sister wanted him to come over for her birthday, so that's when he met my whole family for the first time on my sister's birthday. And yeah, it was amazing. Like, they literally tidied up the whole house, and they were so excited to meet him. Everyone was so excited to meet him, and yeah, it was really good. Like, everyone got along with him, and he was very happy, and yeah, it's just amazing. Like my parents are really chill, and like I told them quite early, like within 4 months, because I knew that he was the one for me, and I knew that my parents would love him. So like you kind of know when he's the one. He's one. I knew that he's one that my family is the first priority with everything. Family comes first before career, everything. So I knew that this guy would be someone who would get along with my family so well. So I told them within like a few months. So when is your wedding? Because there are certain things we need to sort out first before the wedding. We haven't started planning it yet. We have spoken about it, but the wedding isn't anytime soon, just to let you guys know. It's not anytime soon, but when we do start planning, we will let you know. Okay, so you guys are going to be a part of all of this. So yeah, we will let you know when we do start planning it. How much do you love him? I love him to the universe and beyond. We're so cheesy like that. Will I find this love one day? Yes, I love finding love like this. This is why I wanted to film this video, because I wanted to show you guys and tell you guys that you can find love like this. When this happened, when he came into my life, I was not thinking about getting married at all. Literally, I'll get people asking me, oh, when are you gonna get with someone, go on dating sites, blah blah blah, you need to get married. And I wouldn't let that get to me. I would just ignore it and focus on my own thing, focus on my goals. And I didn't let that get to me. I just knew, I had a gut feeling, I knew that the universe will bless me with the one when the time is right. And yeah, it happened when I least expected it. It happened when I wasn't even thinking too much about it or stressing too much about it. It happened when I was just grateful and living in the moment. Negative energy is just going to pull you away from, you know, opportunity. So you just got to stay positive and be grateful for what you have, and trust that the universe will bless you with the one when the time is right. You don't need to be in a relationship for so many years to get to know a person. Like, I only knew him for a few weeks to start liking him. So, you know, you don't measure your life by time. Don't look at the time frame, and don't be pressured by the time frame, because everything will fall into place. I knew he was the one from the beginning, just away from I could just sense this really good energy, this vibe about him, such positive energy, and he would always be so supportive and encouraging. And I just saw something different in him, like so different and unique, like the way he spoke. He would make me laugh, and every time I saw a notification from him, I get so excited. Whenever I'm having a bad day, the first person I thought of was him to speak to. Every time I have some good news to share, the first person I thought of to share it with was him. Even though we were only friends at the time, he was always the first person I thought of. He was always the first person I thought of when I wake up and check my phone. Even still to this day, the last person I think of before I go to sleep is him. When I wake up, it's always him in my thoughts. And yeah, that's when I knew that he's the one. Like, literally, he makes me cry of happiness all the time. The little things he does, I always think, like, how did this all happen? It's just, yeah, I'm just so grateful. Did you know that he was going to propose soon? Yes, I did, because my dad kind of spoiled the surprise. So basically, my fiance did tell my whole family, and my dad, being my dad, he's not the best at keeping secrets, so he basically ruined the surprise. He didn't say where, so I messaged my fiance. I was like, oh, so what's happening in July? I heard you're going to propose to me. And he was kind of annoyed, but he was like, okay, that's fine, as long as he doesn't tell you where, then that's good, or when, or what date. So I didn't exactly know what date he was going to propose. I knew it was going to be somewhere on holiday. I didn't even know where we were going on holiday. I knew it was going to be somewhere hot. But when he revealed what holiday it was, literally my jaw dropped. I squealed. I was so excited. I was like, how did you even know I like Santorini? And he was like, he stalked my Pinterest, and he found I pinned some Santorini pictures, and I was just like, wow, the things he does is just like, even things like this. I don't know what day in the holiday he was going to propose, and he ended up being on the first day of a holiday where we went on a private yacht. So I just thought it was going to be a casual, it was a yacht for ourselves, and I thought it was just a yacht for ourselves, for casual lunch, dinner, and then we went for a swim. And he did tell me to bring a dress. So because I kind of knew about the proposal, I thought, let me just carry this dress wherever I go, so whenever he wants me to dress nice, I'll wear this dress. And I bought a spare dress just in case. And then when I got to the evening, putting on my makeup downstairs in the yacht while he was upstairs, and then after I finished doing my makeup, I could hear a song playing in the background, Ed Sheeran, Perfect. And literally my heart started beating when I heard that song. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? So I took my proposal dress. I thought maybe this could be it. So I put on my dress, and then I went upstairs. Literally no one was there. I couldn't see anyone. I screamed. I was like, babe, where are you? And then the captain came over. So it's basically three of them, captain, chef, and this lady who basically serves the food. And the captain was like, okay, come over to the top of the yacht. So I went up, and all I could see, because I was inside the whole time, I could see a nice sunset, rose petals laid on top of the boat. And I could just see my fiance waiting on the end of the boat, smiling in his nice outfit. He even changed his outfit as well, which I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know what he was wearing at the time. He was wearing casual, and then he changed after. And the music playing in the background, literally I started to shake, and I was like nervous. And in the moment, I really can't, I could even feel it now, even thinking about it. It's just like, I just got so emotional. I couldn't hold it in. I started to get really teary, and I couldn't hold it in because I was just filled with so much emotions. And just like every little thought he put into it, like he knows I love sunsets and ocean, and he wanted to catch the moment of the sunset. He wanted to do it at the sunset, and how he did the rose petals, and he even got my vlogging camera without me knowing, and even got the lady to film the whole proposal. But just the way he put every little thought into every detail, the music, the outfit, everything, like even the boat, the private boat, even the taxi to get to the boat, everything. It's just like he's like, everything he does, I am just so grateful for everything he does. Yes, he is Tamil. He was born and grew up in Italy. So he came in 2009 or 2007, I don't know exactly, but yeah, he's Italian. Yeah, so that's basically it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, I just can't wait to marry him. We're so grateful for all your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that you don't miss my future videos. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.